In 1969, a small group of neighbors in Roxbury and Dorchester looked around and saw a community that needed a voice, a hand, and a home. They didn't just wait for help. They built it together with Frida Garcia and other community leaders such as Jovita Fontanez. That was in 1971, the birth of la Alianza Hispana.
La Alianza en sí, cuando abre sus puertas, porque su primer local en Blue Hill Avenue fue la agencia más grande y más profesional que existía en esa época, a mi opinión.
For 55 years, we haven't just been an organization. We have been the heartbeat of Boston's Hispanic community, serving as a bridge to dignity, education, and hope.
This organization, in the way they coalesce, people have a real place to go, and they're with real people that they know and love. So the loneliness, they don't have to be concerned. And then you end up being around people just like you, talk just like you, look just like you. When you go home, you're not lonely anymore. And it doesn't matter who you are, what religion you are, what culture you come from. I think the biggest killer is loneliness.
No me gusta estar en la casa sola mirando televisión ni nada más que mirando por la ventana. Entonces uno viene aquí y se distrae con muchas cosas que hay, sí.
Our journey hasn't always been easy. There were moments of deep pain, like the day we had to say goodbye to our iconic building in Dudley Square. It was a sacrifice made in tears to ensure our mission wouldn't die. But that trial taught us a beautiful truth. A building is just bricks and mortar. La Alianza is made of soul, sweat, and the people who refuse to let it fail. When the world went dark in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, we didn't retreat. Our staff became heroes on the front lines, taking services directly to doorsteps and connecting through screens to make sure no one felt forgotten. We fought to keep our most vulnerable older adults safe, and it is our greatest point of pride that not a single participant fell ill under our watch. But our strength was tested yet again. On a quiet Saturday in July 2023, a main pipe burst, sending a literal flood through our halls. It was devastating. Yet, before the water even stopped flowing, our family rushed in. Staff, participants, neighbors, and community worked side by side to save what remained. We promised our community would be back by Christmas, and we kept that promise. We came home. Today, we serve over 2,000 neighbors every year through programs that treat people like family. Mothers and children in process, evidence program parents as a teacher. We empower families to build a bright future together. We don't just prepare kids for school, supporting school readiness and culturally competent development for our future leaders. Adult day healthcare and senior programs. We provide a soulful, culturally vibrant space where all their adults are treated with the dignity, nursing care, and joy they deserve.
These people who receive these services, Alianza is almost like their family. Some of these people live very much alone. They don't have someone to talk to laugh, to eat together, to enjoy the day. But Alianza will alleviate all these issues. And so we should help them either monetary, with some monetary support, or some services, or any other way that we could do. Because later years, it could be our own family receiving the benefit from Alianza, or even ourselves. As we get older, we could use Alianza Hispana services.
En la casa metido uno solo se vuelve loco. Entonces aquí uno comparte, se hallan muchas amistades. Y para mí esto es una cosa que ¿cómo te digo? Esto es lo mejor para mí, lo máximo.
Yo soy de poco salir, entonces tendría que estar en mi casa encerrada y eso le causa a uno mucha tristeza.
La soledad en la casa es muy fuerte y yo me siento bien aquí. Yo quisiera que aquí abrieran los sábados y los domingos para venir, porque el trato que le dan a uno aquí es demasiado bueno.
Bueno, aquí yo lo disfruto de todo, porque yo participo en todas las actividades que hay. Si tengo que hacer Cualquier cosa de voluntaria yo lo hago. Es que siempre estoy activa.
Un sitio que es una hermandad que tenemos todos, empleados, los que venimos. No necesitamos un psicólogo porque aquí tenemos de todo. Y esto le serviría muy, muy bien de terapia. Y se lo digo por mí, por mi persona.
Since 2013, Executive Director Marisol Amaya has been on a mission to ensure La Alianza never wavers again. But the work is heavy and the costs are high. We serve over 2,000 people a year, but there are thousands more still waiting for a hand to hold.
And as a Latino working at the Latino Equity Fund, it's important also to recognize the immense privilege it is not just to work at a philanthropic organization like this one, but also to have access to amazing leaders and access to amazing organizations who have been so critical to supporting Latinos here in Massachusetts. And it's especially important to understand, right, the role that organizations like La Alianza have moving forward, right, looking into not just the times that we're living in now, but the years that we have ahead. And I think it's important for us to recognize the amazing work of organizations who are working at the front lines to be able to improve the lives of Latinos everywhere.
When you donate to La Alianza, you aren't just giving money. You are fixing a broken pipe, you are protecting an elder, and you are teaching a child that they matter. But we cannot do it alone. Every dollar you give helps us keep a senior connected, a child learning, and a family thriving.
You have to search your soul. You know, why are you here on this planet? To make money? Only to make money? To enjoy yourself? Sure. But what else? You need to give, right? Living by yourself in a selfish way. Some people may enjoy life like that, but I think most people have a deep feeling of compassion for others, and that feeling has to be awakened and nourished, and that's what motivates people then to commit. You commit because you feel the need, you feel the desire, it feels good. Once you commit to helping others, you feel good inside, and that lasts a lifetime.
Donating to Alianza Hispana is making sure that you are donating to an organization that values community, that values progress, that values diversity, but also focuses on making sure that we are sharing resources. So if you have the chance, if you have the opportunity, please make sure that you support an organization that is also supporting its community every single day.
Your support is the reason we're still standing. Help us continue this legacy of love and resilience. Donate today and become part of the Alianza family.